Cameron and Mase just sent a very scary warning to a member of the Joe Budden podcast, and here's how things unfolded. About 4 days ago, Cameron told a story revolving Mase, himself, and a lady of the night that took place years ago.
Y'all remember one time, my man let me talk about the past. We was in a whorehouse one time, me and Murder. Me and Murder's in this whorehouse. So we left the bit, we took the out of the crib on 144th, a little stash crib over there between Surf and Lennox. We bought this bitch over there. And so Mase was kind of on the way up. He didn't have his deal, but he's popping like it was about to happen. Yeah. And I'm his man, because, we still Harlem. So the bitch suck, pardon me, lady, we already talking bitch without, she's sucking his dick. So I gotta wait to get my dick sucked. Because I'm not hard yet, pause. I ain't getting hard on how sucking his dick. So when he start hitting it, I go get head. Yeah. And so she giving me head, he hitting it from the back, and he start hitting her, say, you wasn't sucking my like that. I said, yeah.
If you grew up in an urban environment, then busting down one of the neighborhood scallywags is an everyday thing. Busting her down with one of your homies is like going to the grocery store. Everybody does it. But I don't feel like you telling that story on a podcast in the midst of this whole Diddy situation going on is the wisest. Even Mase had to tell Cameron, yo, clarify real quick, right? I wasn't hitting her for real. And you got consent before you just came to her and told her to suck your D while I was hitting it, right?
But it was consenting. It was consenting.
Nah. We stole out
it
the
was
house.
Consenting.
We already paid the 50.
So nobody be like, yo, he was hitting her.
Oh, no. This was she wanted. She absolutely. This was 100% consensual. Yo, no, this. Listen, man.
So for all of you out there, you got to know that's what she wants first.
And listen, and absolutely 100%, we need to be clear on that.
I'm glad that Mase had the foreshadowing to even mention that, because what would happen next will sort of make Mase look like an absolute genius. Because on the Joe Budden podcast, Melyssa Ford, who's a former video vixen, would be retelling the story of Mase and Cameron, and she would add another layer to that story.
I said, it is clearly locker room talk, and y'all should be able to say whatever the you want, refer to women however you want to. Whenever is that meant for public consumption? Like, considering what we've just been listening to, stories upon stories of women coming forward and talking about the fact that is not exactly the way that I remember that story happening.
I don't think that's right what you're doing. I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like, them niggas clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. Is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Come on
now.
That's crazy.
I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting what you're doing.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay, I am not gonna let that play. Just
that was so wild by Melyssa Ford for so many reasons, because she didn't have to go down the underage route. She could have simply proven her point by saying, you don't want to tell that story in the mix of what's going on with Diddy. And also, these women rights activists could come out and say, you picking up a girl at a whorehouse is pretty much you contributing to sex trafficking, right? You don't know if that girl is there consensually or if she's there forcefully, right? You don't know. But her to go down the underage route is like me telling a story about picking up a girl from the club, and then I tell the story to whoever is listening to my story, and that person replies with, how do you know the girl you picked up at the club wasn't 11 years old and you kidnapped her? She was there. Oh, like, what? Now, Cameron and Mase obviously was insulted by what Melyssa Ford tried to get off, because they would respond back to her on their most recent podcast. And this is what they had to say.
If you have a baby with a black girl, the baby's going to be black, Killer.
No, but what I'm saying is, of course, I'm just saying that I think there's prostitution involved, if I'm not mistaken.
Look, I can't laugh. Last time we said something, people took it way serious. Look, we're just here to tell the truth. We're not into anything illegal, so you can stop trying to put that together. Let me put you together right quick. Don't ever come for me and Killer. Ever.
And we're gonna be nice about it.
in your mother's life, nigga. This is not what you want.
Yo, I promise you all the comments say, ooh. It's like, you picked the wrong people to with.
The wrong one. Because I can't tell you how much I don't care. I couldn't even tell you how much.
Yo, because I'm going to be honest with you.
I believe it. I don't think Melyssa Ford wants those problems, and honestly, I'll blame Joe Budden. Because Joe Budden has ultimate control to edit that podcast, bro. He could have cut out whatever she stated because none of them agreed with what she said. But he kept that in there for, I guess, some controversy. And also, bro, it looks like Joe is overworking his staff, bro. Joe is bringing them folks in 5 days a week to podcasts, and they are running out of things to say. They're running out of good takes. So they're stuck making takes like that for whatever reason, right? Now, Cameron would take over after Mase is done, and he would pretty much tell Melyssa Ford in a tongue-in-cheek way, listen, I'll get you deported because Melyssa Ford is from Canada. And he will also get a little bit more serious and let her know that this is his last warning, that she does it again and, they're going to give her something she's not waiting for or ready for.
And he's more petty than I am.
I'm going to be honest with you. Only reason and if need be, we will revisit this. If need be.
We can revisit it.
Yeah. But the whole thing, this is screaming desperate and attention, like, yo, it really is. So I'm not going, but if need, nigga, because niggas is looking for us on
this.
We have
never, ever tried to take nothing from nobody.
Secondly,
we only like people that love us more than we love ourselves. We have a
whole segment on that. Secondly, who was looking out for us?
We were young.
Yeah, who was looking out for us when we was, listen, man, we ain't gonna give it no attention, but tread lightly. Be careful. Because I tell you one thing, I know a lot of people are ICE.
Snipers and sharpshooters.
Snipers, sharpshooters, and I know people are ICE. I have you escorted back up across the border. Be careful.
When I listen to the Joe Budden podcast, out of all the members, I tend to be more sympathetic towards Melyssa Ford, since she is a woman who is podcasting with all men. So I can understand how that environment could somewhat be hostile or that environment could be stressful. So I try to have patience with her. But for this situation, bro, ain't no patience, bro. Like, what she did to a black man is crazy. Like, you even trying to paint that narrative or even throw that out there, to me, is absolutely crazy. Melyssa Ford, bro, you did wrong with this one, man. But Joe, to me, is the ultimate culprit. Because Joe could have taken that out and nobody would have ever heard it. But Joe kept it in there, and now we got that. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this, all right? Is Melyssa Ford right? Is Cameron and Mase right? Do they have a point? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how these LA goons and gang members banned Neon from LA after he said this on live stream. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.